Inspect the
Open the door. To the red smoke.
You.
To the red smoke.
Where's the red smoke? I don't see it.
What the do you mean you don't see it? It's right there.
Where? Where is the red smoke?
Right in front.
Luz roja, no pares, que el tiempo lo sabe. En tus labios mandan señales. Mi cuerpo no puede entender. Luz roja y me arde sin tocarme, sin prometer bailando. Somos rivales, pero al final que me cae. Luz roja, no pares, que el tiempo lo sabe. En tus labios mandan.
Damn, gang. I hope you know I was coming. We gotta get your ears checked out.
Here you go, brother.
Appreciate
You've been working very hard on the clips.
Appreciate
Picked a great main, but your voice doesn't quite match it?
We have a fix.
VoiceMod gives you over 100
Rage bait. That's shit. You picked
But
the
maybe
wrong
they're
name.
like on the
Just square, dumbass.
Girlfriend, you serious?
Okay.
You know, go to the
I'm
middle.
pushing for your dad.
Wait, you want a kettle? You want a kettle?
No.
Ready? Grab it.
I don't want it.
It's a kettle too.
Hold.
You're not
You're like my mother when she says, "Do you want a bite of something?" I say no, and then she
You
goes,
only have a pharaoh.
"Yeah, run
Yeah.
shit down."
From a failed magic trick
3, 2, 1.
to a fake bomb threat,
C4 has been successfully activated. Bomb detonation countdown successfully started.
these are times where streamers realize
Okay, well, you clearly don't care, so why don't you just leave?
I would like to stay. This pertains to me.
I would like you to leave. Why don't you go outside and take a shot of insulin and have a nap, okay?
Why do you always assume I have diabetes?
You have a glass of apple juice and tell me that you don't have diabetes, okay? All right. See? Just the noise you made when you stood up. I could...
I am all about Pilates, okay? There are 4 tenets I live by. 1, lengthen. 2, elongate.
I can do that.
All right, guys, I think we all...
I'll tell you what, it's not even just about strength. It's not about strength, it's about...
Hey, everybody, we had a record year on TikTok. Record year. Over 1.8 billion views. What you are about to watch, it got us over 1 billion views. This is the $1 billion contemplation video. This video that you're about to see, 1 billion people saw. Who knows what it means for the election and for the civilization? 1 billion people saw these videos. Here we go. What's your name?
None of your business, unfortunately, but...
Okay, hello, nice to meet you, none of your business.
Thank you, I appreciate it. So, do you love America?
Yes, I do.
I hate America. Every state in the USA should be an independent country. What do you think of this?
Off the mic, dude. Well, I just first have to ask, since you hate the country, do you plan to leave?
What do you mean by that?
Do you plan to go live in another country?
No, I do not.
Let me tell you something.
Your face is an idiot.
America is the only country where even those who hate it refuse to leave. That's how you know you live in a great country.
Can you prove that? Well, thank you. May I have a hat?
No. So let me ask you, none of your business. Who do you plan to vote for?
I plan to vote for Kamala Harris.
Why?
I mean, you answered my question, so I'm done here. Like, there are people waiting.
Can you tell me her greatest accomplishment?
No, I can't.
Can you tell me a single accomplishment?
I cannot. I want to leave. Like.
Everybody, do me a favor. Please be respectful, okay?
Hello. So I have a few leading questions before my main one, because I have to be honest, I don't really know that much about you. So would you say that you're very religious?
I am religious. However, every one of my political positions is defensible from a non-religious perspective.
Okay, great. So I was under the impression that your beliefs on abortion were stemming from your religious beliefs.
Well, at the core, that is correct, but I can get that it is defensible from using reason and prudence, as I have done the last couple of
Cool. So you're not trying to illegalize abortion based on the Bible?
Well, no, not based on the Bible. My personal conviction comes from the Bible. I want to make abortion illegal because it is the only applicable extension of laws we already and standards we already have in the West. Correct.
I'm sorry, can you maybe rephrase that?
Eliminating abortion is the only logical step while we apply the standard we already have in this country to unborn life. So we have murder laws.
Yes.
Therefore, murder laws should apply to unborn life as it does to born life.
Okay. So, again, reiterating, you're not trying to instate laws based on Christian beliefs because that would be unconstitutional, right?
Well, not again, sort of, but no, I am not using scripture to defend my beliefs. However, my personal convictions start with scripture, but the political views that we're talking about here are all defensible using reason and Western tradition.
Okay. So, great. That's all I needed to know, that you weren't trying to instate laws based on Christian beliefs because I would not be able to support anything that was so blatantly unconstitutional. But thank you for clarifying that for me. I had a whole thing ready, but I guess that wasn't necessary. Thank you so much.
Well first of all, just tell me more about how you view politics, or what. Is that okay? Or if not, feel free to walk away. I'm not here.
Maybe not in this crowd.
That's okay. Thank you. What's your name?
My name is Archer.
Archer, thank you for coming up, and I hope you have a great day.
Thank you so much. Thank you for clarifying.
And let me just say one last thing. I could tell you probably have a negative impression of Christianity, maybe. I hope one day we can earn back your support to making Jesus Christ your Lord and Savior. I'm sorry if the church has failed you in that way, because I do have strong religious convictions and beliefs, and there is a God who made you and loves you, and he sent his son to die for you.
Her name is Mom.
Okay, well, thank you. I do appreciate the candor and the courage to come up here, but we will pray for you. Thank you.
Okay. I can't get out.
Thank you, Archer. Are you voting for Kamala?
I am.
Okay, what is her greatest...
Hey, free speech? Free speech?
Yeah, they have the freedom of speech to boo you. That's right.
Do I have the freedom of speech? Okay, so if I boo them, then it's an impediment of freedom of...
No, but I just gave you an open mic for 15 minutes. Let's just tell me, what is Kamala Harris's greatest accomplishment?
See, that's that question. You can't... Okay. The greatest accomplishment, that goes back to sort of establishing an extreme. I can't definitively say, oh, this is the greatest, though, absolute
Name
greatest.
an accomplishment of hers.
An accomplishment of her? She got in, when she was the Attorney General of California, she fought the insurance companies to decrease prices that they're not going to be price gouging. That's an accomplishment?
Wow. Okay. So that's worthy of your vote.
You support price gouging? I'm curious.
Well, no. I'm just curious. What has she done as vice president that makes you be like, that's my gal?
What is the vice president's the vice president is just president of the Senate. They don't have much.
Oh, that's interesting. If it's just a ceremonial role, why do we even have a VP?
Well, that's not the point. I'm saying
she was tasked to control the border. How has she done?
The vice president doesn't control the border.
They get portfolio projects from the president. She was given the portfolio project of the border. How has she done?
Again, she doesn't make any individual. I don't think she makes a top-down decision about the border.
She made a decision to reverse 50 Trump executive orders. Do you think Kamala Harris has done an objectively good job managing our border?
No.
Okay. I appreciate the honesty. Thank you.
I will be voting for Trump.
Good.
And can I explain why?
Please.
So,
yes.
under the Trump administration, my family, we've been renters. So under the Trump administration, when the economy was good, my family, they'd been saving up for a house. They had a good savings. They were making well. And over the last 4 years, their savings have been wiped out. Inflation has killed them. They're back to renting. They don't know if they'll ever be able to retire. So even though as a Christian, I might not agree with how Trump has been in a couple marriages, sleeps with a lot of women, and gets into all this personal drama, just simply based off the economy, I believe I have to vote for Trump.
Well said. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
You want a hat? Tell your friends. Love it.
So I tend to lean liberal on a lot of issues, and I'm kind of torn on the election.
I want to try to win you over as a liberal for Donald Trump. So you're going to give me a chance, okay?
I will, sir.
All right, okay. There are 3 things I want you to think about when voting for Trump. Number 1, home ownership. I imagine you want to own a home sometime in your life, right?
Yes, sir.
All right, in order to own a home, you would have to make $125,000 a year right now just to be able to get the mortgage. When Trump was president, it was $75,000 a year. Because Kamala Harris and Joe Biden have spent $6 to $7 trillion of unnecessary federal spending, which have inflated asset prices. The border. Under Donald Trump, the southern border was the most secure it was in American history, with border crossings at an all-time low. Under Kamala Harris, 10 million people have come across the southern border into this country. We have no idea who they are. They're coming into our communities. As a liberal, I imagine you don't like war, right? Under Donald Trump, it was the first president in 40 years where we had no new wars. Think about who is endorsing Kamala Harris. Dick Cheney, Leon Panetta, Liz Cheney. These are the warmongers of 20 years ago that got us into these wars. And this is why we're seeing Bobby Kennedy, Elon Musk, Tulsi Gabbard, people that are card-carrying Democrats, vote for Trump, because what's happening at the Democrat Party is it's a party of censorship, it's a party of war, a party of open borders that is against actual traditional liberal values.
I agree.
So which way are you leaning?
Can I get a hat?
That's a good answer. Thanks, man. God bless. Thank you.
Do you feel proud of yourself for debating college kids who are unprepared to speak in front of an audience like yourself? Do you think that's a little bit silly?
Are you a voter?
I am a voter. I'm a
So
registered
I
voter.
vote and you vote. So I'm talking to voters of this country that will determine the future of Western civilization. That's what I'm doing here today. Yeah? Wait, hold on. How is it any different than a professor talking to you?
Then a professor talking to you? Who are you?
Well, important enough for you to come up to a microphone.
Actually, when I first saw this ad, I thought it was like an improv comedy.
That's not comedy.
How do you believe that it's okay to kill an animal when it's not okay to kill a child? You defend a child more. Some children die. Some children never make it out of the womb.
Well, because human beings are human. A is A, and human beings are worthy of protection, and animals are not humans.
What about milk? But animals are raped all the time. Cows are raped to produce milk. Yeah, to produce milk, a cow has to be impregnated.
You think that cows are being raped? I got to be honest.
Yes.
I've been doing this for 12 years. I've never heard that before.
Yes, but they are raped because they're not referred to as being raped. They're said to be forcibly inseminated. How come that's okay, but raping a small child is not?
I would not.
Yeah.
Welcome to Bull.
I don't.
Black men are more likely to be in prison.
Oh, agree in this country.
I think.
So Trump in.
Be more specific.
I'm out.
Slavery begins in the early 1800s.
Earlier.
No,
Slavery?
1816 is the beginning of slavery.
1619.
Oh, yeah, I guess it would be. Okay.
Why are you voting for Trump?
Because abortion is murder.
Well, that's exactly right.
Yes.
I love that. But you know, Kamala could be the first female president.
Voting. It's my first year voting too. I just turned 18.
I love that.
Yes.
But what do you have to say for all of the other women that are just voting for Kamala because she's a woman?
I mean, that's not the most important thing. It's
not.
the policies that matter.
So you voting for Trump?
Of course I am.
Kamala could be the first woman president.
I do not care.
She doesn't care.
Her policies are just not. I don't like them at all.
You voting for Trump?
Oh yeah.
Why are you voting for Trump?
Because why should we vote for a woman just because she's a woman?
That's so smart.
Yeah.
Trump 2024.
What is a woman?
What is a woman? Dems can't even tell you what a woman is.
Exactly.
They want you to vote for a woman they can't tell you.
I'm not dead. It is what it is, man.
I'm guessing you're voting for Kamala Harris.
Yes, my queen.
Yeah, okay. What's her greatest accomplishment?
Well, as vice president, I'm not sure. I guess I have nothing. I'm stumped.
What is the best thing she's ever done?
I think some of the stuff she did as district attorney in San Francisco is pretty impressive.
Such as?
So like the
Releasing violent offenders that ended up killing people and raping women?
No, I don't support that.
Oh, yeah, okay. No, but I mean, like, what has she done as vice president that makes you be like, she's my queen?
Right now, because she's not Trump.
Oh, not Trump. No, but please tell me, why should people vote for Kamala? Give me a reason.
Oh, I don't have a reason. I'm sorry.
If the only way to ban abortion forever would be to bring back slavery, would you do it?
No.
No?
No. I wouldn't bring back slavery to try to limit murder. No.
Okay.
What kind of outrageous question is that, by the way?
I'm just curious. Just
No,
yes
but
or no?
If the only way to limit human suffering is to ban abortion, would you ban abortion?
Say that again. Ask that again.
If the only way to limit human suffering is to ban abortion, would you ban abortion?
No.
It was an honest answer.
Okay.
It was an honest answer.
Yeah.
Okay, I could tell you've thought deeply about this topic.
Yes.
Okay, thank
I
you.
have.
Great. Yep, next question.
So you're voting for Kamala Harris?
Absolutely.
What is Kamala Harris's? What is her greatest accomplishment?
She's a normal person with normal ideas, but she's done all kinds. She's done great things.
Can you name one accomplishment?
Name one thing.
All the legislation, the CHIPS Act, the infrastructure bill.
She's locked people up.
Yeah. So her greatest accomplishment is what exactly?
Get off the mic.
She's had some good accomplishments. They passed some great legislation. Trump was in office for the first 2 years, full control. He made fun of infrastructure. Roads and bridges were crumbling. He was making fun of infrastructure.
If Kamala was such a great president and she's going to do all these
Oh, it's
things,
good legislation.
why? Again, so if she was going to fix the economy, fix the border, why hasn't she done it already?
Well, the economy's doing great. We had a soft. Oh, it is. Oh, come on. Record stock market. Give me a break. Record stock market. Record job growth. Record jobs. Manufacturing up. Wages up. Someone is lying to you. They are lying to you.
How many of you guys can afford a home right now? Nobody. How many of you guys can afford groceries?
Oh, that was happening before her. That's been like that for decades. Nobody seems to care about that, huh?
Here's your hat.
Since you're a medic, when does brainwaves begin for a baby?
Within the first 4 weeks.
Yeah, okay. So brainwave, how about heartbeat?
6 weeks.
Right. So how is that not a life if it has a heartbeat and brainwaves?
When you have this child inside you, right? The baby is supposed to
Oh, it's called a baby now. Oh, not a fetus. So wait, if it's a baby, that means it's murder.
So if you care about children...
Oh, now it's a baby. We got him, everybody. You see, this is the key of the abortion argument. It's a fetus. It's a clump of cells. But every so often, they'll use the word baby. And you and I both know babies deserve constitutional protection.
Then where is the help
murder.
for them once they're born?
The help? I'll tell you the help. We give them Medicaid. We give them charitable assistance. By the way, we know we have 2 million people on the adoption waiting list. 2 times as many people on the adoption waiting list than abortions every single year.
How many people do you know actually adopted a child?
A lot, actually. How many of you guys were adopted? A lot of people. Look at all these miracles of adoption around you. Praise God that your mom didn't have an abortion. Praise God your mom didn't have an abortion. Praise God your mom didn't have an abortion. These are all miracles that I'm glad that your mom had the courage to put you up for adoption and have somebody else raise you so that you could be here today and enjoy life. We are the crusaders of life. The Democrats are the cult of death.
Why do you, as like a professional pundit, think it's fair to come to college campuses and debate like college freshmen? Like, doesn't that seem like kind of unfair to you?
Well, hold on. I mean, let's stop talking down to college kids. I'm talking to voters, right? This audience will determine the future of America. And as you could see with my first dialogue, I'm not here to be adversarial. We disagreed. I let him have his points in. And as far as the fair standpoint, I have no notes. You can go bring a professor. Why don't you go bring a professor and bring him up to the mic?
Okay.
Why don't you go find 5 professors that have PhDs? I didn't go to college. That's a fair fight, right? By the way, you guys are in college. I graduated high school. I'm not sure what your point is here. This is a free speech event. You could bring whoever you want. And also, you don't have to come up to the mic. But last thing I'll say is this, don't think so low of college kids. You might, I don't. This audience will determine the future of Western civilization. And this audience might be drafted into a world war. This audience is being used as pawns by people like John Tester and Kamala Harris to put their radical agenda. It's time that we start talking to the next generation, not talking down to the next generation. And that's what we're doing. You got to give me a good reason, at least two, why you don't like Trump.
He's racist. Yup, boo me.
Use Google.
Thank you guys.
Okay, so let me ask you a dumb question. Can you define what does it mean to be racist?
Do you want me to look up a definition?
No, I want you to. You said he's a racist, so you must have a definition of racism in your mind. Tell me what that definition is.
Okay, so, I'm gonna make you guys wait on this. Ooh, zero knowledge.
Guys, please don't heckle. I want to try to understand because these words have a lot of meaning.
Yeah.
But you can't get. I know it's hard on the spot. I just want you to think about it because if you say Trump is a racist, you should be able to easily give a definition of what that word means.
So it's hatred towards another race, right?
So when has he ever exhibited that? Give me clear and specific examples.
You got one? Well, yeah, I heard someone say he told. Yes!
Okay, but let me just help you out here. What you think he's a racist?
Is what qualifications do you think Trump has that would make him fit to be president?
Well, he's been president before, so that's a good qualification. And he was a great president. Of all the issues, which are the ones that are rank highest on your priority? Economy, jobs, housing?
I mean, the real question was more about like abortion, but I don't want to ask about that because that's been asked so many different
And
times.
that's okay. I do want to say, I think President Trump actually might be better on that issue than you realize. And I just want to make sure you understand. President Trump believes Nevada's law should dictate and determine.
That's really interesting.
Yeah, did you know that going in?
No, I didn't.
Yeah, and that's important. So understand, Charlie Kirk's opinions on abortion are not Donald Trump's opinion on abortion. I
understand that,
okay?
yeah.
So Donald Trump believes every state should be able to determine its abortion laws. If this state gets its way, which it probably will, you'll have no problem with abortions in this state. I don't like that. However, that is Donald Trump's position. So I just want to make sure you know that going into the voting booth.
Yeah, okay.
How many unarmed black people, on average, are by police a year?
Well, I'd have to look up that statistic.
Guess.
Probably over 50%.
Yeah, it's 15 people a year. 15. And that's not my number. That's the Washington Post that came up with it and did a national crime survey. And they even were generous and they said unarmed, meaning you had a nearby or you had a knife that you dropped. So you're talking about police for an incident that happens 15 times a year in a country of 350 million people.
Well, how come? My question to you then: how come you see it so often on
You don't.
social
Because
media?
that's a good question, Andrew. Because you're being propagandized. You're being brainwashed is the name of this tour, and I'm here to tell you that you see it. So you actually don't see it as often as you think. This is emotional, targeted videoing to have you think that something exists when it doesn't. We look at the data like, oh, it's 15 times a year. 15 times a year, and it's even lower than that. But do you know what does happen a lot every single year? Is that there's over 100,000 doses every single year. We don't talk about that. We don't.
Should.
We should. Totally agree, right? But yeah, we have this whole thing about police brutality, and no one can ever give me examples of where there's too many police, and that's okay. I'm not
We don't know what happened with Charlie Kirk, and by no means am I saying like the Israelis did this or any of that. But I'm saying there's a lot of unanswered questions there. Charlie Kirk is killed publicly in a very horrific way, and we're not really even allowed to look into that at all. And Charlie Kirk was one of President Trump's closest advisors, and he also advocated heavily against a war with Iran. He was in the Oval Office in the lead up to the 12-day war.
Your office had been blocked from investigating his murder. That does not make sense to me.
Joe Kent, who just resigned from his post as the director of national counterterrorism, or as the head of the National Counterterrorism Center, had a lot to huge prosecution, which of course
Robinson.
In Provo, Utah, alleged assassin Tyler Robinson sat stoic, wearing a shirt, tie, and shackles. The 22-year-old accused of murdering Charlie Kirk not audibly heard saying anything amid a high-stakes, high-security hearing. His defense team accusing prosecutors of a conflict of interest in their office, saying a fellow attorney's daughter was in the crowd at Utah Valley University when Kirk was shot. The defense saying as the daughter ran to safety, she began texting her father, who was with the attorney that decided to pursue the death penalty.
If I had found out that my child was at an incident where somebody was shot and killed, I would have an incredibly strong emotional reaction, even if they were safe.
Robinson's attorneys claiming the decision.
Me being a soldier, I know my daughters look at me as a hero, and what I'm trying to do is
Please.
You dropped out of college, and your highest
community college.
Sorry, your Harper College experience.
Yeah,
I apologize.
barely was smart enough to make it through community college.
Okay, so
barely
and
made it through high school.
Your
too.
highest degree level is an honorary doctorate degree from Liberty University.
No, that's true. I do have an honorary PhD.
Yeah. So essentially, what are your qualifications for arguing that college is a scam, or really having any economical knowledge at all, when likely the vast majority of the students here know more than you about economics as a whole?
Okay, so no, hold on. It's okay, guys. It's okay. Who's Milton Friedman?
Who's Milton Friedman? I have no idea, and it's not important to this conversation.
Who is Ludwig von Mises?
These are all probably economists, and the same
Who
thing.
is John Maynard Keynes?
Okay, obviously I know who Keynes is.
Oh, obviously, yeah.
He's the most famous economist of all time.
You don't know Milton Friedman?
I mean, that's an economist.
Okay, how about Murray Rothbard?
That's another economist.
F.A. Hayek?
I don't know who that is.
Well, then you just came here and insulted my intelligence. You're right, I barely made it through community college because I was too busy, starting a national youth movement with hundreds of thousands of members.
Hey, hold on.
Employing hundreds of people, raising hundreds of millions of dollars, having a top 10 most popular podcast, and reaching tens of millions of people online every day.
Sure,
but hold on.
but you're also
What are my
calling all of your
qualifications?
constituents idiots
No,
by
I've
saying
never
they
said that,
participate in a
actually.
scam. Their
Hold on a
shirt's
second.
right there.
I'm
College
calling
is
the
a scam.
institution a scam.
So then
I never
why-
insulted
okay,
the
so then-
intelligence. I just had 10 people come up and we had warm conversations. So you asked, what are my qualifications? I'm a job creator, entrepreneur, autodidact. Do you know what that word means? Self-taught. Yeah, self-taught. You should probably learn that word if you're going to come up and insult other people's intelligence.
Hey.
So autodidacticism is what Leonardo da Vinci was. You don't have to go to college to be wise. You don't have to go to college to be intelligent. I read 100 books a year. I visit over 150 colleges.
I'm not saying you're unintelligent. I'm just saying you lack qualifications.
Well, Are you a New York Times bestseller?
Of course not. I'm in college.
Got it. So I'm just trying. What are my qualifications? I have published books, read lots of books, dialogued a lot of people, and instead of asking what my qualifications are, can you
you're
name one thing I've
consistently
ever
wrong.
said? Hold on. Name one thing I'm wrong about.
You literally just now incorrectly cited the difference between socialism and communism. While you
How
yourself,
so? What did I
how
do?
so? You claimed that Russia was socialist. Russia was
the
never
Soviet
socialist.
Union was socialist.
No, it was a communist nation. There is a significant difference
Why,
between the two.
why did Lenin say that socialism is the gateway to communism, and he was self-described socialist in his private treatise and documents in the Russian Revolution?
Lenin
before
was
he took
overtaken
over
by
the
Stalin.
capital? Hold on a second. No,
So-
Lenin died, and then Stalin was his successor.
Yes.
So, but Lenin himself said, quote, that socialism is the introductory phase to communism. Did he not say
so
that?
then the vast majority of people, when they're referring to communist Russia, are referring to Stalin's rule over Russia. That was a communist rule that turned into a fascist rule later on.
Okay, so but what thinker was deified in Soviet Russia?
What thinker was deified?
Yes.
Marx.
Oh, and what book did Marx write?
Yes, he wrote Capital, and he also wrote the
Communist Manifesto. Who was his co-author?
Who was co-author?
Yeah, Engels. Good. I'm glad college is really paying off for you.
Hey.
So, but it's okay. It's fine. He comes up here and insults my intelligence. What are your qualifications? Doesn't even know the co-author of the Communist Manifesto or Das
Listen.
Kapital. But no, let me just
But does my lack of knowledge on that mean that I have no knowledge?
You came
Again,
up,
is that the same
here
thing?
and insulted me, and you came up here guns a-blazing, man. And let me just ask again, what did I say that was wrong? I said that under the generally agreed upon definition of communism and socialism, which are interchangeable terms, one is a more harsh degree of the other, is that the elimination of the family, the elimination of private property, and the deprivation of basic human rights such as right to speech, right to assembly, and right to worship. How is that not a good definition of communism or socialism?
That explains fascism better.
Well, but in the Communist Manifesto, Marx said, quote, "We are here to destroy the nuclear family and eradicate the family because it was the original oppressive, tyrannical structure." He said, "Religion is the opiate of the masses and that private property must be eradicated." I have just now documented all three of those with evidence back to original source documents. And then in practice, Russia did all those three things when they were the Soviet Union. So where am I wrong?
But then at the same time, if you claim that those are all negative things, then why do you practice certain things in the doctrines that you just stated?
Well, I'm not trying to take people's stuff away. I want people to have bigger families, and I want churches to remain open.
Yeah, but the thing is
how do I practice?
your biggest point that everyone here is for is that you're a potential white supremacist. So.
What evidence do you have that I'm a racist?
I was just literally watching a video of you talking about whiteness as a whole, talking about whiteness as a concept, okay? And you were trying to explain how white privilege doesn't exist.
Correct, it doesn't.
You are a white man. How do you know?
Because I have eyes.
Because you have eyes. That's
And
not
I
a
have
description.
reason. So what can a black person do that I can't do in America? Or
What can a
vice
black
versa?
person do?
What can I
So,
do a black person can't do, I should
Let's
say?
think of some history right here. Let's go through the history of redlining.
I don't need a history. I don't need
Yes,
listen.
no,
you're talking about
you
white
do
privilege.
need a history lining. Clearly, you need a history
I know your
lesson.
talking points better than you do, and I've read all the literature that you have. I've probably forgotten more about the literature.
History affects the present day as well, and you know that's true. If you went to college, you would know.
Well, hold on a second, but let me.
So then why are you wearing the college of the scam shirt? Drop out.
Well, because you could.
So it's because you don't believe your own beliefs, and that's what I'm saying.
You can admit something's a scam and still get through it. That's why he's wearing it. Okay.
Why?
You could feel like you're getting ripped off by an airline
But
and still
anyways,
want to get to
that's
New York.
not what we're talking
okay?
about anymore.
Like you're like, I'm getting ripped off by a $1,000 ticket, but you still get on the airplane. Like it doesn't make you a hypocrite. It means that the people are ripping you off, and a lot of you are getting ripped off. But no. So as far as white privilege, just without the history lesson of Jim Crow, segregation, imperialism, colonialism, slavery, all the stuff that I know that you're going to say, but just concretely in America today, what can a white person do that a black person can't do?
Black applicants to jobs are 50% less likely to get jobs if they have a black-sounding name.
That's not even close to being true. That's not even close to being true.
That is a literal.
In fact, it's the opposite.
I'm not going to argue your lived experience. I'm not going to. No.
See, now you have to listen to him under your rules because a black person is going to say you're wrong.
I am. He can say I'm wrong. I know.
Come on up to the mic.
I know. I read your.
My name's Keemon Dixon. I have a really black name. Please tell me how 50% of my internships have been denied when I've worked for Senator Mike Lee, Mayor Trent Stacks, Speaker Mike Schultz.
Hold on.
I worked for a Congressman, Burgess Owens. I've actually worked on his campaign. I've worked on the campaigns of John Huntsman Jr. Please tell me how my black experience and my black man has not given me shit. Go ahead.
Hi, my name is Tami, and I would like to give you a few reasons why you should.
I'd like to disagree with you about college as a scam.
Okay.
Just because there's 50% of people who you say don't need college to get a job, why would it be a scam? There's a social impact about college, on America. College is, good.
The majority of kids that go to college when they graduate have a lower view of America than when they entered. Do you think that's a troubling thing?
I think just changing your opinion doesn't really matter too much.
Do you think that college teaches responsibility and hard work and?
Sure.
Okay, well, I find that hard to believe. Why is it that employers are more and more not wanting to hire college graduates and they actually want to hire people that didn't go to college?
What employers?
You can name them out, man. Walmart just got rid of their, even in their corporate level, so you don't need to go to college. Koch Industries, one of the largest employers in the country, from Georgia Pacific Railroad to Dow Chemical, they said we no longer want kids that have gone to college because they end up causing problems because they're super entitled and they're like, oh, what are my pronouns? And they have all this like left-wing nonsense that they've been filled with.
Well, then you have engineers, doctors, lawyers, people that
Sure, we need that, but that's less than 20% of the people that go to college.
Yeah, but
college is an
it'd be wrong to say
institution.
college is a scam if 25% of people become great people. Lawyers, doctors, engineers.
That's not what
really
college
help the
currently
world.
is, though. Again, I'm happy to have you read the book. College is a scam. I wrote it. I can have a more wordy thing, which is the vast majority of people that go to college are receiving a scam for the money that they're borrowing. The vast majority. Of course, there's exceptions. You can make whatever you want with your life. I mean, you could. But I mean, when you enter into an enterprise, you need to know that you are
going to college
let
make
me
more
prove
money
this
at
to you.
the end.
How many of you guys have to take classes that are a waste of time that you wish you wouldn't have to take? Every single hand. You're being scammed against your will to take classes that make you go further into debt. Why can't you say I don't want to take this class? Why are you Why as a customer you can't say?
Can you do a differential equation?
You what?
Can you do a differential equation?
Can I do
Can you explain to me the anatomy of a human?
Like someone off the top of my head.
You know what psychology is.
Yes, I do know what psychology.
Okay,
I've read
can you
Freud and I've
explain
read Jung.
to me?
Do you want me to explain psychology?
Well, you can't explain it to the depths of a bachelor's degree or a PhD.
Well, hold
or
on a second.
master's.
Time out. I've sat here with no notes, no phone, and debated people with
Yeah, 'cause
PhDs,
you study
masters.
this 'cause it's your job.
Hold on. I didn't go to college, man. That's the point. Is you could do whatever you want without a college degree. You can listen to podcasts, read books. You
Think
don't
about
need
if
to go.
Gauss wasn't able to go to the University of Göttingen. That's
Say-
literally the reason.
I can't hear what you said. What'd you say?
You know Gauss, right?
Mathematician. Yes, vaguely, sure. Okay.
Vaguely.
Yes, vaguely. Yeah.
Oh,
Do you know who
okay.
Miller Freeman is? Do you know who Herbert Marcuse is? You know who Thomas Sowell is?
Do you use a phone?
Do you know who Gouverneur Morris is?
Well, that's 'cause of Gauss.
No, you don't. So I could do gotcha too.
Like
so before
Euler
you try to
went
get
going
off
to
your ivory
university
tower
is the
and understand
reason that
not
he
everybody.
was able to become so proficient in mathematics.
So here's
and
the
change
thing.
the world.
The majority of kids that go to
Most
college
people
are
that get
more
a
depressed than when they
PhD
enter.
degree are able
Secondly,
to perform much better in their field than someone who doesn't.
Well, then, if that's the question, if that really is true, if college is this amazing accelerant, then why do so
I
many
wouldn't say
people?
it is accelerant, but if you're looking at a field of science,
Let
right?
me finish, man.
And you want to
Have you taken a
accelerate that field of
communication
science,
course, or have you not done that yet?
You need a degree.
All right. Let me make my point. If that's the case, why do half of these kids end up with anywhere between $50,000 to $100,000 in debt, and they end up getting a job that says, "Oh, sorry, you never needed the degree in the first place"? Why is that the case? Tell me.
People on average, once going to college, make more money.
Hold on, that's not true. They end up getting a job.
That is.
No, that's only if they graduate and it depends on the field of study. Do you know the average college graduate now is getting a job at $61,000 a year. The average plumber after 18 months, $68,000 a year.
Well,
the
sure,
average
but the
welder,
plumber isn't able to
$72,000 a
study
year.
with peers.
The plumber didn't go to college. The plumber went to trade or technical school. There's 11 million job openings that do not require a college degree in this country.
Well, who
11
engineered the
million.
stuff plumbers use?
I'm sorry, what?
Who engineered the stuff plumbers use?
I'm sure someone here. I mean, that it's like
someone with a
it's like
degree
saying who
from
designed the
college.
airplane for the pilot to fly. I mean,
someone with a degree that went to college. Pilots go to
I'm not
college.
I think you're misunderstanding what I'm saying. I'm not saying you get rid of all places of higher learning. The way it's currently comprised for you guys, the amount of debt you have to go into, the
Well,
classes
you
that you
say
have to
don't
take.
get rid of places of higher learning, but then you go on to
you're
say
interrupting me
college
every
is a
15
scam.
seconds. You're not debating in good faith because it is a scam. So let me ask you a question. Can you point to other things of American life the last 100 years that have been scams? For example, when they run an advertisement. They say, buy these pills because, we're going to make you super muscular. And they don't have all the fine print that it might not work and you have to have a monthly subscription. We shut down that business for being
That's a little
scam.
different, though. That's a
How is it
product.
different? Hold on a second. When you show up to college, did they tell you have to take all these classes that you didn't sign up for? Did it said that you're going to have to take all these different classes? Did they tell you that half of you guys would not ever use your degree when you go into your career? How many of you guys knew that? You guys knew that when you signed up?
Well, college is what you make of it, right?
You guys are willingly participating in the scam. Good for you. The point is this, is that most kids know deep down they're getting ripped off. The number one thing I hear from people across the country in corporate America, boy, college is a waste of time. Boy, I wish I never would have gone. Now I have $60,000 in debt, $70,000 in debt. I wanted to start a business, but now I don't have the credit to do it. Instead, we are wasting our most prized possession, our 18 to 22-year-olds, to go stick them at many universities when they shouldn't be here in the first place. And it is a failed project. It is making us poorer. And by the way, just look at the actual numbers over a period of time. Has it worked? Is homeownership now going up for young college graduates?
How are we going to blame that on college, though?
There's
a lot of different reasons that people are not able to buy homes.
It's the most equally applicable thing across the board for a generation.
I wouldn't say so.
And if you look at the average, how much debt do you have to go to school, by the way?
None.
Okay, wow. Are you on scholarship or?
Yeah.
Okay, so who's paying for your college then?
Probably the federal government.
Okay, so I'm paying for your college, is what you're saying. My taxes are paying for your college. So wait, you're on grant or what?
I'm not going to discuss my college finances.
Well, no, this is really important. This is why you're so defensive of college.
Yeah.
This is why you're so forceful, because you don't have to walk around the rest of your life with $100,000 student loan debt.
I know plenty of people that have part-time jobs and go to college.
This explains you perfectly. I, the taxpayer, when I write my check to the IRS, I'm subsidizing your ability to go to college.
Okay. When I write my check to the IRS, I also give money for people to go to college.
You should have skin in the game. You should, and you don't right now. You are doing a freeloading thing. Of course you should be defensive of college.
I pay taxes. I pay federal taxes. I pay state taxes.
I'm sure I pay a little bit more than you, but that's a separate issue. But the point is this, is
that's
that
probably true.
Do you think you pay anywhere close to the tuition value you get at the school? Probably not.
Yeah, probably I do. It's like $5,000 a semester. It's a lot of money, but you get a lot out of that.
Wait, hold on. How much is it to go to school here?
It's around $5,000.
So in-state?
In-state, yeah.
Okay, did that include room and board and tuition?
No.
Okay, how much does that cost?
Room, board, tuition, all of it's around $11,000.
$11,000 a semester. So you pay $22,000 a year in taxes?
No.
Okay, got it. So you're in a tax deficit, which means the U.S. taxpayer is subsidizing your education. That's fine. I'm not faulting you for it, but this is why you're so defensive, is you're detached from the price. You're detached from the cost. It's easy to be defensive of something you're not paying for.
Hey, Kirk. My question is sort of a question/compliment. You're a very good public speaker. And I think a lot of people here might struggle with that. What I'm curious is somebody with so little education beyond high school and, just experience in the field, how are you able to so confidently just kind of word vomit, right? You said pretty much every question you've answered has been no answer. You've just kind of said what conservatives want to hear. So really all of your work is not a debate. It's just confirmation bias. Okay. So
what you learn
how to sorry?
You want a debate?
No, I'm good. I'm just curious where you learned.
Okay. You sure?
Where you learned how to public
I'm a high
speak.
school graduate. You're in college, man. Let's debate. I vomit for a living, you said.
Yeah.
Come on, let's debate.
No, I'm not here to debate. That's not,
you're
that's
just
not
here
my question.
You're just here to insult me.
Yeah, yeah, I am. You're a hero. Where did you learn how to public speak? Because you're really good at lying out of your ass.
What have I lied about? Name one thing I lied tonight about. Name a second thing. No, name a stat. I said that's wrong.
You said 11 million jobs. You said 50%.
Yes, 11 million jobs are open for blue-collar work according to Mike Rowe and according to 3 independent studies according to the Department of Labor. Name another stat I said that's wrong.
I guess my main point is...
No, name a third stat that I said that's wrong.
When you say a stat or you just say numbers, it's helpful usually when you're public speaking to say where you got that information. Because people who disagree with you might not
so give me, no, but you give some examples. Where did I lie or say a stat that's not true?
You need to work on not doing confirmation bias.
Wait, hold on. No, but you come up here and say, oh, how did you with a high school education learn to spew BS? Say one thing I said that was wrong, misleading, unfactual, not rooted in data. One thing.
You're doing it right now.
I'm asking you a question.
I was just making a comment, and you're spinning it. That's what you're really good at. That's why I think you're a good.
No, you
public
came up here and insulted me. I'm asking you, how have I misled this audience? And you come unprepared, like not with a single data. I thought you'd at least have like one gotcha, man. Like one number, like one thing. 11 million job openings, according to the Bureau of Labor Statistics, that require muscular labor and require just a 6-month technical training degree. That is true. At the apex, 15,000 people coming across the southern border every single day. I even said it's down a little bit. That is true. What have I said that's incorrect?
I'll do next. You're good at what you do, but not for the right reasons. That's all I'm saying.
They don't want to debate me because they can't debate me. They can't say one thing I said that's wrong. They can't name one data point. They just come up here and insult. You, my friend, are why we are going to beat you guys historically, because you are afraid to have a debate. Just, it's so amazing, the smugness. How'd you learn to speak like this in word vomit? Oh, what'd I say that's true? Everything. Name one thing. Name another thing. Name another thing. Yeah, you should ask for money back at KU. They're really scamming you, man. You'd think you'd have one little thing. All right.
Welcome to Way of the Hunter 2 Early Access. Your journey begins in New Laurentia, Canada. We're a hunting reserve with a lot.
Now listen, guys. I have never watched Truly. Like, they starting off hot early. Damn, cradle. Damn, post the cradle. Oh my gosh, knee to the face. Hold on. Wait. I'm Hold on. Wait. I'm trying not to pause it too early, but they throwing too much too fast. Hold on, bro. Hold on. Cause he pulling moves out the bag that I didn't think they was doing back then. He did some. I don't even know if I seen that now. This move right here. Double team comes at the top of the key. He behind the back splits the middle sideways. Usually they dribble through the middle like sideways like that. That's creative right there. I know he got the mid-range. Oh my gosh. Yeah, his layup package is insane. Oh my.
Jumps over Terry. Watch him just hang in the air. Everybody else is already down.
Nah, his hang time? Alright.
You really think you're gonna fly?
Alright, yeah. Hold on. Hey, hold on. Hey, boy. Did he just double
when he puts the shot up?
He took a jump shot. There's two there's two defenders on him. He double clutched mid-air. His defenders is on the way down. He double clutches, and now it looks like there's nobody that jumped through him. Now he's by himself in the air. How do you deceive the defense mid-air? That's actually insane. And then there was a try-Mary defender. That's even a word. Sideways dunk it. Yeah, this is gonna be fun. We're gonna have some fun. That boy. He got that sneaky athleticism. Damn. Oh yeah. Yes, that's when you know it's real. Bro just gave up, yeah. Like, he was literally going to contest it. He said, God damn it, never mind. Michael, why you gotta go that high for? He said, never mind. Oh my gosh. Oh, that's Larry Bird. Cross him, sauced him, mid-range shot. Tough. His hang time was really impressive to me. That was Charles Barkley? Never. Bro, he's just finishing over everybody. Oh my. behind the back. In and out. Double comes. Dropped them. That was the game winner. Oh my gosh. The behind the back to split the double again. Oh, hell no. Oh, yeah. Bro, in this first 2 minutes, what I'm witnessing is a whole bunch of generational players in today's generation and one person so far. He's finishing and laying up the ball like Kyrie Irving, but in the same breath, he's dunking the ball like Amen Thompson. He's shooting the mid-range like he's Kevin Durant or Kobe Bryant, but his footwork is something spectacular like Jalen Brunson. Like, I'm trying to figure... And keep in mind, he's doing all of this before those players even got to the league. Like, bro. Like, look at the way he finishes around the rim. It's like he has a contingency for his contingency. He's playing defense out there. Yeah, that's what I want to see. How good was MJ's defense? Was his defense really that good? Because that's something that I hear gassed a lot. And I want to actually go back into it. I want to see if his hopefully they include some defensive clips in there.
Wow.
Oh my God, look at the footwork. And then his takeoff. His athleticism is kind of sneaky. Oh my, one more time. What? Oh my gosh.
Oh, you found it. What a relief. Thanks, Gecko.
Geico works hard to find you the right home insurance, so I'm here working hard for you too.
Anything else down there?
Nah, just this old crisp.
Oh.
Too slow.
It feels good to find what you're missing. Ugh. It feels good to Geico.
Hey.
5 seconds to go. Jordan off the glass. Yes.
I wish they had scores so I could see if he's... Bro, he's just punching on everybody. Oh my gosh, she almost cleared him. Holy. Look, they gotta hold him. Hey, I ain't gonna lie. Look at this right here, bro. This would have been a flagrant foul in today's NBA, bro. I don't even know if they called a foul, and I don't even know if they called a foul right there. In and out, bodied him, no foul. Get the, oh my gosh. The weak side hope, the interception steal, the 3-ball, okay. This is what I like to see. Get that out of here. Oh my gosh. They go to deep. Oh yeah. I'm like, this is what I wanted to see right here.
When I play basketball, you know, I don't play conservative. I play all out.
I play all out. You can see it right there. Jumping into crowds. Tween dropped him. Oh my. And he talking trash. Hey. Oh yeah. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, yeah, bro. Yeah, we only like 4 minutes in, gang. Oh, hell no, gang. Yo, like, what didn't he do yet, bro? Like, I'm seeing a bunch of different superstars in one player, right? Am I tripping, chat? Off balance, fading out of bounds. The trick shot, like Luka, like, you could name one. See, this is the difference, right? It's a bunch of superstars that I'm thinking of every time he does something here. But those superstars are just good at what they do. MJ is like all of them combined into one person so far. Just judging this right here, right? Then you see the defense that's starting to be in transition. Let's continue, man. I'm liking what I'm seeing so far, man.
Comes into Jordan. Here's Michael at the foul line.
The double. Oh my gosh, he did the double. Nobody was. We was just talking about this the other day. Why nobody told me MJ did it?
Jordan. Here's Michael at the foul line.
The double pump. Late game too. Oh my gosh. Hey. Bro, this is fun as hell. Oh my god. I'm having fun watching this, I ain't gonna lie. Deep midi. did he just go for a layup around 3 people, realized he wasn't going to get the shot off, and had enough hang time to turn around, look for a teammate on his way down, and still make the pass before landing? Bro, hold on, man. Did he really just do that? Bailed out mid-air? No, he has to have landed first, bro. I'm sorry if that come off his hand. He passed it. Nah, bro. Oh my god. Another bailout. Oh my gosh. Nah. He's disgusted. Oh my god. Kyrie had to be studying this. Kyrie had to have been studying MJ. Oh my. Like, bro, that's a center. He didn't even want to jump. He didn't even want to jump. He's like, yeah. Like, he's just postering everybody. Oh my. You think he going for a layup, then he just. Oh. Oh my god! Damn! Oh my god! They out there postering anybody. You got a jersey on, you get punched on. Look at him. The no look down. Oh. Jordan. Now I know that he's playing with them. He could have dunked that. Yo, he literally could have dunked this. He said, that's too easy. Let's go with the leg. Like, what? He said it's too easy. He making it harder for himself.
And the Chicago Bulls have won their first.
Hold on, bro. Is this why he left basketball all them years? Because, like, bro, you only do that if you get bored. I think MJ left because it was too easy, bro. Did he win a championship the year that he left? That'll answer everything. The year that he left to go play golf. Was he off a championship or did he just lose? Because if he left off a loss, that would be suspicious. But if he just won a championship and left, let me see. He left because his dad died? Ah, damn. Off a 3-peat? Wait, he won 3 in a row and then dipped? Like in a row, not 1-3 before prior years and then spaced out. 3 back-to-back and then he dipped? Nobody told me that. The switch hand was in the... That was in the... Nah, bro.
Here we are with Michael.
It gets deeper.
A passing of the torch. Magic Johnson to you.
Oh, without a doubt.
He won 3 in a row, too.
It was coming. It's just when
bro.
was he gonna be ready to receive it and take it? And boy, did he receive it and take it.
I think he's talking to Mutombo.
No. This is AI, right? He didn't just close his eyes and shoot. Brother, we are 6 minutes in. We are 6 minutes in. And he just shot a free throw with his eyes. Yeah. Oh, no. Yo, hey, so far, bro, what I know, bro, I'm at a loss for words right now, gang. He was playing with the game. And you hear the swish. You hear it. Did he just clear him? Oh, I thought he cleared him. I'm about to say, bro. Nah. Oh, yeah, that's the same behind the back, right? Yeah, nah. He's playing with him. Yo, this is like a video game, bro. Nobody's doing this to this day. He's going for a float. He's like, nah, never mind. He's like, bro, what? He's like, I don't feel like getting you. My homie gonna get you. Oh Get that out of here. He got defense. Oh my God, boy. Look at him. Oh man. Look at him behind him. He having fun on the rim, man. Oh my God. He just swallowed. Give me that. You don't know what you want to do with that. It's up and under. Oh my gosh, the double flying out of. Give me that. Nah, I'm trying not to pause it, bro. Yo, bro, they throwing in so many clips too fast. That's not a normal clip. The ball is flying out. He slaps the ball out of bounds, right? He saves it, and before he can even throw it in, he fakes it out with one hand. Now the defender is out his way. Like, yo, nah, bro. This is crazy. Oh my gosh. Look at him, bro. Nah, man. Hey, I see. Hey, look, he got another steal. Oh, he lost it. Oh, he got to chase down it. He still got the stop. This is disgusting, though. Oh my gosh. Defense, bro. Rim protecting. Oh my God, and one. Yo, he's tough, man. You know what's the thing is, like, whether it's primary or secondary help defense, it's still like he's gonna get the stop. Oh, the cross. Floated. I thought we were about to lay that up. Oh my gosh. Oh, behind the back, yeah, he loved that. Bro, he just power dribbled to his other hand, and he spun, going the same exact. He got them colliding into each other. Oh my God, bro. He got them. Come on, bro. And he got the passing, bro. See, this is something that I didn't know about his game, bro. I didn't know MJ had passing in his game either, bro. Behind the back, no look in transition through the gap, the pocket. Oh my God, he taking him out with the one. Bro. Oh my goodness, man. This man is a maniac.
Jordan gets the step on deck.
You could tell that's his bread and butter. Look at him, the one hand on the ball. Whether it's like how you pump it with one hand. Look at him. Oh my.
It's vintage Jordan.
You want to know? Oh my God, look at the pass. You want to know what makes it like that's a Jokic pass right there, bro. What makes this more impressive is the rules they had to play with back then. Like it was no step through. You know what I'm saying? It was none of the like they couldn't. Let me know how you feel in the comments.
Bundle your home and auto with Progressive and you'll get round-the-clock protection.
A little on the nose, don't you think?
What's good, everybody? It's your boy King Legacy here at Action. So, eventually...
Easily forgotten. I don't think anyone want to go to that grave forgotten. I'm not here campaigning for the best player in the world or in history. I'm not saying that, because everybody plays differently in different eras.
All the talk about the Chicago Bulls is about Michael Jordan, the outstanding rookie from North Carolina.
Coming on this level is a brand new start for me, and I have to start from the bottom and work my way up. So, I think the hard work is ahead of me, and I'm willing to take on that challenge and go out and play the best I can.
Oh my God. Oh, it's going too fast. It's going too fast. Oh no. Oh, this is going to be crazy. This is going to be crazy. Oh, goodness.
A challenge and go out and play the best I can.
Oh my God. Oh my goodness. Oh, I can't. Hell no, bro. Hell no, bro. No, bro. No. I don't have a good feeling about this. I just felt sick to my stomach watching this, man. Alright, I'm gonna stop pausing it. But oh man. Oh my god. That was blocked. Oh my god. That was nice. That double clutch. That is nasty. Oh my god. No, I don't care, bro. Y'all gonna have to see me pause it. No, that's crazy. I cannot just let this slide. That double clutch.
You really think you can fly?
What?
Wow.
God. I didn't know he was getting up like that. I knew he got up. I didn't know he got up like that. That hang time, bro. You might as well not even jump. Hey, Mr. 11, don't act like I didn't just see you. Get them ankles got took. It was a nice little recovery, but your ankles got took. Look at him. Good. Googly muggly. Good. Got to be more careful. He banging it. Oh yeah, Charles Barkley got right out the way. He said, I'm good. That was a nasty move. That's disgusting. Don't bang. Oh my God. Oh, there's Bird. I've never seen that man play, ever. 63 points. Oh my God. He was really getting up there. Really getting up there. That's nasty. The whole team is on him, bro. That's nasty. That's nasty. Oh my God. That's crazy. How? There's no guarding him. How do you guard Michael Jordan? How would you guard that? Cool down a little bit. Give me a break. Oh my God. He was banging on everybody. Feels like he had a little handle to him too. No.
Feeling lonely and looking for a significant someone, but dating sites don't work for you? Tired of scrolling, browsing, ignored messages, and dull dates? What if you look from a wider perspective? Try Slavic Ladies instead. Warm, loving, attentive, smart, gorgeous, and into serious relationships.
People are starting to forget that when I play basketball, I don't play
Big block. Video.
They're going to double off the ball.
Hell no.
The inbounds pass comes into Jordan. Here's Michael at the foul line. A shot on Elo. Good! The Bulls win! They win!
That's crazy. Oh, if he would have somehow threw that back up. Good pass. Don't even try to go up. That was nasty. Oh my God. What? You know how much control that takes, bro? Controlling which I do not possess. Yeah. Oh, he had handles? He had handles? What? He's banging everyone. Oh my. Oh, I saw that one. I was about to say, what the hell?
By Michael Jordan. And the Chicago Bulls have won their first ever NBA championship.
Here we are with Michael.
That was crazy. Good pass. Good pass. Good block. And then stole it right back. If he scores again, this is crazy. Oh, okay. You know. Oh my God. Oh my God. The control he has is wild. The fact that he has handles is killing me, bro. I never knew that. Ever. Tough bucket. Good pass.
Take in the last 2 minutes. If they take it, Michael goes again.
Put the whole team on him and it means absolutely nothing. Wow. There's nothing. Oh my! He missed the blast. Tell me I didn't see that right. Talk your shit, man. No one can. To be honest, no one can guard you. And I gotta respect that, man. Golly. Good pass. Good pass. What? Adam escapes.
I tell you, he's just simply amazing.
We knew he was coming back, now we know when, and the news is music to the ears of Bulls fans. Michael Jordan will be in uniform for the Chicago Bulls, and Michael summed up his decision to return in 2 words: I'm back.
Today, an artist returns to his true canvas, the hardwood courts of the NBA. Michael Jordan is back.